That remember my review of Milan where I said Wonder Woman 84 was slightly better. I don't know. I really gotta watch my own material. Boy, I what the hell, man? What the hell, DC? Are you okay, DC? Because because if you were doing good, and then suddenly this happened. Wonder Woman 84 was one of the third superhero movie we gotten this year. Well, fourth if you count that Shark Boy Lava Girl, which I haven't seen, but it was on Netflix. The first one, it gave us the shortest of movies that year. For example, we had Birds of Prey for superhero movie. We had Birds of Prey, which I actually did love. I actually did enjoy because let's face it, it's or lightly called because of Harley Quinn's performance, Margot Robbie, or lightly called the Harley Quinn movie. It's a Harley Quinn. It's mostly Harley Quinn. They should just call it Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. That's what me and my friends call it. And there's the New Mutants, which is the closest thing we ever get to anything Marvel related. And it got delayed so many times, like Duke Nukem Forever. Personally, I thought it was okay. Could have used some more improvements. I wasn't like being really honest. Oh no, Magic with K. K's racial insults towards Mirage or Danny Moonstar. Yes, that's really her name. And fix Roberto. Somehow I like his power that his character could use some work. And then there's Wonder Woman 84. Or 1984. What happened, DC? The first Wonder Woman, it was a huge hit. I loved it. Loved it. It was a huge difference from what DC gave us, dark and grim. And you know what? We got bright and colorful. We got that here, but what the hell? Okay, so it stars Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, Kristen Wiig as Barbara Mineira, also known as the Cheetah. Also, Maxwell Lord starring Pedro Pascal, the Mandalorian. Yeah. His apology is season 3 of The Mandalorian. That's his apology. And Chris Pine returns as Steve Tremor. So the film opens up in Themyscira, or their version of the Olympics, and sadly, this is the only scene where you get to see them. They were the best part of Wonder Woman and Justice League. Again, sadly, I want more out of them. So Diana cheats and said the truth, something about the truth. Then it cuts to the 80s, where Diana works at the Smithsonian, along with Barbara Mineira, where she's a geek, and that's about it. About her. And the film opens up with a mall robbery, which is the same mall as Stranger Things, with the Nuclear Man symbol. No, really, look it up. That's actually the mall from Stranger Things, season 3. But, sadly, you don't see Wonder Woman fight against Demogorgons. That would be cool, though. Also, there's... And it all went downhill in the mall scene. And the Mandalorian plays a character named Maxwell Lord. I admit I haven't read much of the comics, so I don't know much about this character. But all I know is he's a businessman that's because of this phrase, life is good, but it can be better. But it actually gave us a meme, so that points for that. There's actually this MacGuffin called the Dreamstone, where you touch it and you get one wish out of it. So pretty much it's like be careful what you wish for story, which is stupid. Which I admit it was kind of, but then again, this movie has a lasso that can tell the truth. Well, makes you tell the truth actually. So here's what happens. Barbara wishes she could be more like Diana, which means she takes her glasses off, puts on it and takes that bun and is like, my God, the librarian is gorgeous. One of those things. Which I heard other people are a fan of. And Diana wishes Steve to come back. Well, not physically. I mean, here's the thing. His soul possesses another man's body. Oh yeah. Had there ever been a good movie with someone possessing someone's body? I heard of Ghost Can't Do It. Yes, that's actually the name of the movie, which I only seen the Smegheads review on it. And of course, there's The Host, which I've seen on Cinematic Excrement on Vimeo. Because apparently YouTube takes the side of, well, no, one problem at a time. And yeah, there was, I did like the idea of Steve looking around the 80s like a man of his time. Fried from Futurama comes to mind. Because they're both out of their time elements. I did like the part where Diana says, everything is art. Steve looks at the trash can and says, that's just a trash can. Oh, of course. And there's a lot of padding in this movie. Seriously. And some of it's just pointless. And I just want to get the acting down. Gail Gadot is kind of wooden. Like, she took lessons from Brie Larson and Captain Marvel. Like, it wasn't great, but still. I still like the chemistry between Gail and Chris Pine. At least those were pretty good. Kristen Wiig and the Mandalorians were a mix between good and too much, man. Too much. And speaking of Kristen Wiig's character, I have problems. What's with the cheetah? Yep. After all this time, we finally have the cheetah, and my God, what the hell? The way she turns into the cheetah, because Matthew Lord's like, I usually get one wish, but you get two wishes. But it's pretty much just cheating. And she says, I want to be an apex predator. And she turns to a cheetah. Wouldn't that be a killer whale at the apex predator? Or, no, not dinosaur. They're technically extinct. You know, they couldn't have gone with the cheetah's curse or something like in the comics, or better yet, have her splice herself with cheetah DNA. They did it before in the Justice League cartoon, like from the 2000s. Did any of the screenwriters even know what they're doing? They feel like Kristen Wiig's fan fiction. Hell, New Mutants had a more consistent plot than this. I admit the plot wasn't great, but you know what? At least it tried. And that movie came out, and that was written 3 years ago. And direct. And also, there's also that controversial scene with one woman saying those 4 kids from being killed by a missile, which, that should have been left on the cutting room floor. Like, someone should have said, I don't think it's a good idea. But then again, this is the same studio that won't fire Amber Heard. And also plan to release Godzilla vs. Kong in 2 months without releasing a fucking trailer. Seriously, Warner Brothers, give us a trailer! I don't care 30 seconds of Godzilla and Kong just in a standoff. Just give us something! Sorry about that. Anyway, and what happened with the Cheetah and Wonder Woman fight? How have you fucked that up? It felt like it looked horrible. It looked like I was watching a fight between Goldar and one of the characters from Cats. Oh, God, that was horrible. And the way she gets defeated by it is electricity being shocked, and she's alive. Okay, Miss Jenkins, you have two things to redeem yourself. One, that Star Wars movie, Rebel Assault, you're directing. Since your father was a pilot, and I'm actually thankful. I'm actually glad you're honoring his memory. And you know what? Maybe you can do good. I don't know. No, I get neither. I'm going with the hopes. And two, have the cheetah splice yourself. Have Barbara Mineira splice herself with cheetah DNA, or use the cheetah's curse. Whatever. I don't care. This was pretty underwhelming. It's not the worst DC movie I've seen. I feel like Justice League, it's on the same level as Justice League, and man, you got a lot of cleaning out to do when you do the Flash, and the Suicide Squad, or Suicide Squad 2. I am not seriously. That's just lazy. But hell, but there was actually one part I have saved that's for last. The original Wonder Woman finally makes a cameo where she actually saves someone, a pole. It's like Amaria, something, the Mascarian name, which her arm and it felt, and you know what, it felt amazing to see that Linda Carter again. I just hope it's not one of those. Oh look! It's like, look! It's one of those that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where it's like he's holding a beer and pointing at the screen. Moments. I actually want her and Gail Gadot together in Wonder Woman 3. Hell, I don't care if it's them drinking them at a coffee shop talking. Please, give us that, Warner Brothers. That along with a trailer for Kong vs. Godzilla. I'm sorry. I really want this because this movie is so hyped, and I want a freaking trailer to it. Seriously, you're not giving us enough time for hype. Then again, you guys are not the brightest, or not the sharpest tools in the shed. Anyway, take care of all that stuff.